the first question on Russia. First, you know that we have already taken sanctions against Russia, and on a regular basis we have the opportunity at the level of the European Council to tackle the situation of the sanctions. This is my first point. But my second point is the following. We felt, especially the last months, maybe the last years, it was very important to have at the level of the European Council an in-depth debate, an orientation debate about this relationship between the EU and Russia. And honestly, tonight we had a very serious, fruitful and useful debate in order to prepare the next step. And the next step, it will be the report that will be made by the Commission and by the High Representative. And we have asked to the Commission and to the High Representative to present a global report, a broad report about the different areas when it comes to this relationship between the EU and Russia. And also we have asked the Commission and the High Representative to present to the European Council some policy options. And I'm convinced that this debate, it was an in-depth debate tonight, was also very useful in order to listen to each other, in order to reaffirm our strong unity, our strong solidarity, and also in order to reaffirm the 5 guiding principles. Ursula had expressed what are those 5 principles that you know very well, and based on that, we will work more into the details in order to have a strategic vision, maybe, and I hope, a strategic action towards Russia.
So when you look at Nord Stream 2 and the behavior of Russia, it showed that many attempts on our side over many, many years, almost decades, to improve the relationship with Russia did not have the success they deserved. Economic cooperation over time has gotten more and more difficult. Why that? Because the Russian economy is highly depending on fossil fuels, on oil and gas, on energy revenues. And we have been discussing that the Russian economy at the beginning of the 2000 years was an economy that was in a stage where they tried to modernize the economy using the revenues of oil and gas in a large scale. But to modernize an economy, you need innovation, you need young people, you need critical minds. So over time, the modernization part of the economy has slowed down progressively, while social commitments have been made highly depending, again, on the revenues of oil and gas. And what we see today is an economy that is lacking an enormous amount of modernization that would be necessary, an economy that is still highly depending on energy revenues, but a regime that is not willing to interact in a constructive way with us. Therefore, I think this way to communicate or this way to cooperate on the energy level will not bring any changes. But we will bring with our report the different policy options that will show how we can deal with Russia and in what kind of relationship we can engage with different options in the report.